we got 10 comics that are showing promising gains on the secondary market. If you want to know what they are, stay tuned. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Keep It Comics. As always, I am your gracious host, C3. Before we get started, let me do what I always do. I have to take this time to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out the channel. Thank you to all our subscribers, and thank you for all our new subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. And please, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time stopping by, give us an opportunity. Please consider subscribing. All right? We really appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit that like button and hit that share button also, because that helps the channel out a lot. All right? So, I've got a really nice list for us today. I'm excited to go over this list, so I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you a couple of comics that I picked up while I was out and about today. All right? So, the first book I want to show you guys is my honorable mention. Now, this book I put on the list because the community was talking about this book. The guys were in the comment section of Keep It Comics, and they were talking about Red Sonja Valentine's Day special. And it was being released by Sosa Micah, right? But I believe you guys were just giving me the first name. You guys were calling this, you guys were saying that Sosa variant, which is dope, right? Because that's what I would have did. I would have shortened it too. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, it's released by Dynamite Entertainment. It's a Valentine's Day special, issue number 1. It was released on February 2nd, 2022, and the last recorded sale for a raw copy in this book was $4.99. It's a fire cover. The artwork is phenomenal. And I could see why you guys wanted me to put this book on the list. And I'm definitely going to see if I can get my hands on one. The last recorded sale in the raw copy was on February 1st, 2022. It went for $4.99. It's neither trending up nor down. It's a new book. There's not a lot of data out on it yet. But you guys are keeping your eye on this book, I can tell. So therefore, I'll be keeping my eye on it from this day forward too. It seems like eBay has prices listed roughly at about $25 to $30 right now. Yeah. And I believe that that's for the virgin copy. There's a virgin copy of this book that everybody's watching. And I see that now. And I really appreciate you guys sharing that information with me. That's Keeping It Comics. That's what's up. That's what I like about this comic book community. There's no graded sales on this book. Like I said, there's not enough data. So there's been 5 copies sold so far. So, and the highest known sale for this book in a raw copy was $4.99. So unless someone's purchased one of those virgins at that $25 to $30 mark, this book is still fairly young, and we still need to keep our eye on it. All right? Red Sonja Valentine's Day Special, issue number 1. Honorable mention. All right? So let's jump into our top 10. Coming in at number 10, this book is published by Marvel. And the title is Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, issue number 2. Now, the key factor on this book is that it's a Mark Bagley variant. Yeah, dope. It was released on February 2nd, 2022. Last recorded sale for this book in the raw copy was on February 4th, 2022 for $10.99. Now, this book is currently trending up at 42.52%, 42.52%, which is not bad at all. Pretty decent gains in this book right here. So it shows there's a lot of opportunity to make a quick flip on this book, or just to have it in your collection, you know. So it's still at a very, very reasonable price. It says the average sale for a raw copy in this book is $6.79. There's been 17 raw copies sold so far, and the highest known copy for this book in the raw version was $10.99. And again, that was back in February 4th, 2022. So not a bad book to keep your eye on if you're looking to make a quick flip, or you might have missed out on it and you still want to add it to your collection. This book is still a great candidate to do either or with. All right? So we're going to jump on. We're going to go right on to our number 9. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving. I just got done with homework, so I want to knock this video out for you guys, show you a couple of books, then I want to eat, shower, get into bed, and because I got work in the morning. But we're going to do it all in a timely manner, so just stick with me. Rock with your boy. You know how it go down. I needed that. All right. So coming in at number 9, this book was also published by Marvel. And I know you guys are probably, you're going to hear this from now until I'm not going to stop. So I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. Published by Marvel, the title of this book is Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is issue number 34. And the key factor to this book is that it's a Touring Clark regular cover. Now, I don't know if you guys peeped it or not, but this is the same person who did that Black Panther issue number 3, 1 in 25. That Touring Clark joint on fire right now. So I'm keeping my eye on all his artwork, everything that he touches from now on. I'm watching him because there's no telling when and where he's going to pop up. He's done a few covers, right? But we didn't pay attention to him. I know I didn't. I didn't pay attention until he dropped that Black Panther joint. But he's been doing some covers, and I'm going to keep my eye out for this particular artist, all right? So the release date for this book was January 19, 2022. The last recorded sale in a raw copy was on February 4th, 2022. That book went for $6.99, and it is currently trending upward at 18.80%. You guys should know me by now. All things Miles Morales. I'm going to buy them no matter what. If I see them out there in the wild, I'm grabbing it. Like, I don't care if it got a ding on it, if it's got a couple spine ticks, I'm getting it. All things Miles Morales, because I'm telling you, this kid is the future, man. He is the truth. He's going to be the new wave, and you better get on it while it's getting good, man. Trust me when I tell you. It says average sale for a raw copy of this book is $5.19. There's been 42 raw copies of this book sold so far. And I know some of them are headed to CGC. I just refuse to believe anything different. All right? And the highest known sale for this book in a raw copy was back on January 24th, 2022, and it went for $7.25. And I love those prices. To me, these are all buy-in prices for me. Like, I can buy in on a great character for not a lot of money at all. So I don't have to wait for these books to hit $100, $200, even $300 in order for me to buy into this book. I actually was just having a conversation with one of our community members in the comment section of the video channel about Miles Morales issue number 13. Guys, pay attention to that book. Yeah, I know you guys are like, why you didn't put it on the list? Why you didn't put it on the list? Well, I'm telling you right now, keep your eye out for Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 13. It's an excellent book to have in your collection. Definitely grab cover A and cover B. Listen, it's going to go down, man. It's going to go down. I'm going to shout it to the rooftops. I love Peter Parker. Peter Parker's going to always be my Spider-Man. But at the end of the day, you got to respect the youth because Miles Morales is their Spider-Man. And they're going to bring him up. Whether we like it or not, they're going to bring him up. I'm going to rock with him. I'm going to be there when he pop. All right? So that's number 9, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you guys number 8. Number 8. This is a book that we've also been watching, and we watched it do Astronomical Numbers, published by Marvel. The title of this book is Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond, issue number 1. The key factor to this book, it is an Adam Hughes 1 in 50. And it's climbing on the secondary market. I mean, I've watched Adam Hughes do a lot of great work, and this is some of it right here. And that 1 in 50, man, it's just a beautiful book. I looked at it and I looked at it. I could have actually got it for ratio, and I passed on it. And I might be kicking myself in the butt a little bit right now. But it's okay. You can't get everything, right? It says, last recorded sale for this book in a raw copy as of January 30th, 2022 was $129.99. $129.99. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Since then, this book is trending upward at about 50%. Now, when you look on eBay, you're seeing this book going for raw copies going for anywhere between $169 to $210. Yeah, I'm kicking myself in the butt. It's all good, though. I'll live. I hope I live. I'll live, bro. Yeah. So the average sell for a raw copy in this book right now is $125. And there's been 41 raw copies of this book sold so far. And the highest known sell for this book is that $129.99. And that was back in January 30th, 2022, until someone purchases one of these higher priced books and they log it in. Once they log it in, I'll have that information as well. But as of right now, the highest sold is $129.99. eBay has them listed $169 to $210. Man, you guys better get it. You better get it while the flipping's good. It's still there. It's there. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I don't hate. I congratulate. Get it, baby. Definitely get it. All right, so that's number 8. Coming in at number 7. This is a book that I slept on, right? But my LCS made sure that I had this book, man, and I appreciate them. All right? So this book was published by Image Comics. The title of this book is Crossover, issue number 11. And the key factor to this book is it is a Jeff Shaw regular cover, right? And it's a beautiful cover. I'm not talking about the Virgin cover. I'm talking about the regular cover, right? It was released on February 2nd, 2022. The last recorded sale for this book in a raw copy on February 4th, 2022 was $11.95, right? And right now, ladies and gentlemen, this book is currently trending upward at 35.28%. Yes. Yes, for the regular cover. I know. Who would have thunk it? Right? The average sale for the raw copy of this book is $16.98 right now. And there's been 13 raw copies sold thus far, right? And that's not bad at all. The highest known sale for this book in a raw, $25. And that was back in February 3rd, 2022. Yeah, Donnie Cates is writing this too. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Again, I be having a few conversations in the comment sections with people talking about certain things. Donnie Cates kills off character. Oh, we know all of that already. But it still doesn't take anything from the fact that Donnie Cates is a great writer. He's one of the best writers of our time, of this modern era. You can't take that from him, man. You can't hate on him, right? Got to give him his props. He knows what he's doing. He does it well. I respect it. These are his numbers. They're doing well. Crossover, issue number 11. Grab it. Listen, it's a flipper's book. It's ready. It's ready. It's a perfect book. There's plenty of room for you to make a couple dollars on that, right? Or even if you just missed out on it and you want to add that to your collection, listen, I'll give them $25 for it. But I already have mine. I got mine at cover price, and I'm happy with that. But for those of you who are looking to make a couple of extra bucks on it, listen, it's a great book, and it's a great time to buy. There's still room to grow on this book also. All right? So do what you like. I love the comic books. I love the community. I'm just sharing information. Let's move on to number 6. This book, published by Marvel. We've talked about it before. We're going to keep talking about it because it keeps popping up. I'm watching it. I'm talking about SheHulk, issue number 1. Now, check this out. The key factor to this book is that it's a Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary cover. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Liefeld, Mr. Controversy himself. I love him. I love him. I love him. His artwork is also an acquired taste, right? Those of us who are old school, we remember stocky, stiff characters, no feet, whatever. His artwork is his artwork. And as a collector, I've got to have some of those Rob Liefeld pieces in my collection. I've got to have plenty of them, right? And it says for this book, check it out. The release date for this book was January 19, 2022. The last recorded sale for this book in a raw copy was back in February 4th, 2022, and it went for $9.99, which is not bad at all. And people can say what they want about Rob Liefeld, but at this current moment, this book is trending up 18.55%. So I am not the only person that likes Rob Liefeld. Nah, I ain't the only one, right? Whether you're putting them in a collection or where you're turning a quick buck with it, man. Like, he's good. People like him. It says the average sale for a raw copy right now is about $6.36. There's been 41 raw copies of this book sold. And in my opinion, that's some beautiful artwork. Him standing there with SheHulk. That's actually pretty dope. I'm a big Deadpool fan. I'm a big SheHulk fan. To see both of them there together, standing like that, it's pretty dope. I get it. I respect it. Highest known sell for a raw copy was $9.99, and that was back in January 26, 2022. So if you know like I know, ladies and gentlemen, go out there and get yourself some Rob Liefeld. Great addition to the collection. All right? All right. Coming in at number 5. And if you don't mind, just allow me the opportunity to take a little break. I just want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out the channel. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for helping me grow. Thank you for sharing the information, keeping me on point. And listen, even those who correct me in the comment section, right? Because I like that, because I'm far from perfect, man. Like, I'm just having fun, and I'm bound to make a mistake. I made one yesterday, I made one today, and I'm probably going to make one tomorrow. But listen, let me know. I don't got no problem. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. You know what? You're absolutely right. Right? Because that's what it is, man. Each one teach one, and we all grow together. I'm around for that. All right? That's what it is. So I really appreciate you guys. And like I said before, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us out a lot. All right? Now let's keep on going. Coming in at number 5. Published by Marvel. This title is Moon Knight issue number 1. And the key factor to this one is that it's a Marco Rudy 1 in 25 variant. Yeah, that's nice. It was released in April 13th, 2016. Last recorded sale in a raw copy for this book was back in January 18th, 2022, where it sold for $100. That's not bad. And it's a beauty. Yeah, definitely. This book is currently trending upward, ladies and gentlemen, at 21.30%. Those are great numbers. That's a pretty nice gain for this book. And ever since all this information about Moon Knight has been surfacing, these books, if you check Moon Knight's run, all his books are doing something right now. So there's an opportunity there for everybody. There's an opportunity to add to the collection. There's an opportunity to make a quick buck, right? Just look at what's going on right now. There's plenty of opportunity to go around. So when you see Moon Knight, choose wisely. Absolutely, choose wisely. It says the average sale for a graded CGC 9.8 is $233. The average sale for a raw copy is $81.44. Seven graded copies have been sold so far, and 26 raw copies have sold, giving us a total of 33 copies of this book being sold so far. The highest known sale for a CGC 9.8 was $249.99, and that was back in December 2nd, 2021, which wasn't that long ago. We can say last year, but if you want to break it down, about a month and a half ago. About a month and a half ago. That's not bad. Somebody was seeing the future, and they decided to grab that. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Fair market value has this book resting at $233. That's a decent buy-in for a 9.8. That is not bad at all. And a beautiful book. The artwork on this is smashing, right? So keep your eye out for that book. Next up, coming in at number 4. This book is published by Marvel. The title of this book, Black Panther, issue number 3. And I'm talking about the Torrin Clark 1 in 25 cover. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are hearing about this book. You're hearing about this book, and you're hearing about this book. We're going crazy. Excellent story. We're loving the first appearance. We're loving the speculation on who the guy might be, right? But the reason I put this book up here is because, remember, at one time, people had this book and it was going for like $555, $600, this, that, and the third. Well, guess what? Remember what I always say? Strike while the iron's cold. This book is coming down. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. This book is coming down. It's trending downward, ladies and gentlemen. Last recorded sale for a raw copy of this book on February 4th, 2022 was $395. This book is currently trending down at 11.68%. It's coming back down to reality. Yes, I just might be able to get my hands on a copy of this book. Just don't tell the wife. Don't tell. You don't tell, I won't tell. Right? It says the average sale for a raw copy of this book was $409. 60 copies of this book in the raw have sold so far. 60 raw copies of this book have sold. The highest known sale for a raw copy of this book was $600, ladies and gentlemen. And that was back on February 1st, 2022. Yes. $600 for this book. Out the gate, this book was on fuego. I'm telling you. I wanted one so bad I could taste it, but I just wasn't prepared to spend that money. You know, like our boy said. You know, the way my bank account was set up, I had to, my bank account wasn't prepared for that. But I was able to get a couple copies of the other covers. Cover A, the Alex Ross, the Jusco, and there's another one, him sitting by the waterfall. I forgot who did that, but he's got the waterfall behind him. So I got a few copies of those. So I'm pretty content with what I have, but I would love to have that particular cover because it's just a beautiful cover. And those of you who don't know, keep your eye out because there is a second print of that book coming. And I believe it will be Tosin Oduye's first cover appearance, right? So make sure you get your hands on that book. I'm just going to give away the game. Ain't no need to charge you for it. Ain't no fun if the community can't have none, right? Exactly. Exactly. All right, so that's number 4. Check out number 3. It also is published by Marvel. The title of this book is also Black Panther, issue number 3. First appearance of Tosin Oduye. But I'm talking about the Alex Ross regular cover A. Yeah. Torrin Clark has been getting so much recognition that people are sleeping on this Alex Ross cover. Look how beautiful this cover is. The artwork on this cover is fire. It's fire. It was released on January 26, 2022. Last recorded sale in a raw copy for this book was back in February 4th, 2022, where the regular cover sold for $45, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Yes, out the gate, $15, $20 this book was going for. Out the gate. It's up to $45 right now. Yeah. Keep your eye on this book. Currently trending upward at 5.06%. Average sale for a CGC 9.8 in this book is $175 for 9.8. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I want one. I want one. I'm going to try to get my hands on one. I'm not saying I will, but don't say that I won't. Don't say I won't. You never know, right? The average sale for a raw copy in this book is $44.22. There's been 6 graded copies that have sold so far, and there has been 331 raw copies of this book. The highest known sell for a CGC 9.8 is $175. And like I said, that was back in February 1st, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, this Black Panther issue number 3 has shown a lot of promise. When the market figures out exactly what it wants to do with it, this is going to be a book that wherever it settles, whichever cover you have, whatever you paid for it, whenever it does settle, make sure you have one in your collection. Make sure you have one in your collection. That's the best information I can give you. Make sure you got one in your collection. The fair market value has this book resting at $175. Great price point for buying. I like it. I like it. That's why it's on my number 3. All right? Coming in at number 2. Published by Marvel. The title of this book is Star Wars, Darth Maul, issue number 3. But the key factor to this book is that it's the first cover appearance of Cad Bane. Yeah. Cad Bane. And when I saw him on the book of Boba Fett the other night, first thing I did was hit the computer. Who's the blue guy with the red eyes? Looking for his first appearance, looking for his first cover appearance. Listen, so this book is his first cover appearance and Aurora Singh's appearance, and a whole bunch of other bounty hunters is in this book. So this is a great book to have for speculation, seeing as how we're dealing with the book of Boba Fett right now, and we're going to be bumping into and running into all types of bounty hunters. So this is a great book to have. It was released on April 26, 2017. Last recorded sale for a raw copy in this book was back in February 4th, 2022, where it sold for $95. This book is currently trending up, ladies and gentlemen, at 36.22%. The average sale for a graded CGC 9.8 of this book is $300. And it's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful cover. I love it. You know how I feel about my yellows. So that's just a beautiful cover, man. And at $300, that too is not bad. And I can't sound like a kid in the candy store. I want it, but I'm not going to say that I want it, because then you're going to be like, oh, you just want everything. I do. I really do. I'm like a kid in the candy store when it comes to comics. Right? But I know I can't have everything. That's the adult in me saying, no, C3, you can't have that. You just bought some comics earlier. Right? But that's what it is. So it says the average sale for a raw copy in this book is $87.38. 2 graded copies have sold so far. 150 raw copies have changed hands, giving us a total of 152 copies of this book that have changed hands so far. The highest known sell for a CGC 9.8 in this book is that $300, and that was back in January 28, 2022. Fair market value has this book resting at $300, ladies and gentlemen. This book is worth the investment. This book is worth having in your collection. I'm glad that the book of Boba Fett, I'm watching how Marvel is bringing Star Wars back and just rekindling everybody's love for the Force, for the Star Wars universe. And yo, I cried when Lil Grogu wanted Mando, man. He couldn't, oh man. I think I might have shed a tear, man, but don't tell nobody. That was dope. That was dope. They friends, man. Come on. Gotta dig it. Gotta dig it. So I'm enjoying the series, man. I hope everybody else is too. And that's my number 2. All right? Now, the last book, but definitely not least. The last book I want to show you guys, coming in at number 1, published by Marvel, Star Wars, issue number 2 of Darth Maul. And the key factor to this book is it's the first appearance of Cad Bane and it is the David Aja 1 in 25 variant. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Simply Beautiful. The first appearance of Cad Bane. I'm telling you, he walked out there. He was breathtaking. Took my breath away. Shot old boy down in the street. I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Who is the guy with the red eyes and the blue face, right? I couldn't believe it, but he mean business. And I like that. I like bad guys like that. Not a lot of talking, come in, do what they gotta do, and burn it out. I like it. I'm enjoying it. The Book of Boba Fett. Who would have knew? Like, the best part of the story ain't got nothing to do with Boba Fett. Yo, they're killing the series. I'm definitely digging it. It was released on March 22nd, 2017. Last recorded sale for a graded copy of this book was back in February 2nd, 2022, where a 9.8 sold for a cool $1,949.99. First appearance of Cad Bane. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This book is currently trending up at 0.34%. 0.34%, ladies and gentlemen. For 9.8, $1,949.99. Oh boy. The average sale for a graded copy of a CGC 9.8 at the moment is $1,762. Average sale for a raw copy of this book is $323. I'm not going to say I want this book, but you know I want this book. No, C3, you can't have any more books. There has been 27 graded copies sold so far. There has been 46 raw copies sold so far, giving us a grand total of 73 copies of this book that have changed hands. And I'm thinking, like, is that 73 books since Cad Bane hit the TV screen? Because once everybody saw that, everybody must have just shot straight to eBay. Buy now. Click. Highest known sale for a CGC 9.8 was back in February 2nd, 2022, and that was that $1,949.99. Fair market value has this book resting at $1,762. And man, for those of you who've got this book, man, congratulations. Because I think that he's just one of the dopest characters I've ever seen, man. So I'm digging that. Congratulations, right? I ain't mad at you. For real. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my top 10. And before I go, I just want to share a couple books with you and let you see what came in the mail. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely ring that bell. Every time I do a video, you guys will get a notification, right? And we can keep hanging out. All right? So I really appreciate each and every one of you. So let me grab a couple books and let me show you what I picked up today. Now, mind you, it's nothing spectacular. I just doubled back and grabbed a couple pieces to add to my collection because I missed a few books on New Comic Book Day. But one book I grabbed was The Amazing Spider-Man, and this is issue number 382. And who can guess why I grabbed this cover? Yeah, I got this one at half price, so I only paid like maybe $3 for this book. Yep. Maybe $3. Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man. Definitely loving my yellow cover. Want to make sure I had that. So that's one I grabbed from the back issue. The next book I want to show you that I grabbed is Avengers, Tech On Avengers, issue number 6. And this is the Peach Momoko Black Panther joint. Fire. Fire. Definitely happy I got that. Yes. Good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. Good vibes only. The next book I grabbed, I wanted to get myself another copy because I want to put together 2 runs of this series. So I grabbed Star Wars Crimson Reign issue number 2, and I grabbed another cover of that Raza cover. Yeah. Because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the Raza covers are connecting variants. So for those of us who like collecting the connecting variants, make sure you get yours. Yep. Raza joint. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the books that was on my list, just so you know. So I'm not just up here just saying anything. I actually go out, I grab these books myself too. Like, I'm interested in what's shaking and moving on the secondary market. So I go out there, when I search for things, I search for myself and I search for you guys. So I went out and grabbed a second issue of Crossover, issue number 11 by Donnie Cates. Yeah. So I got one for myself. An extra one for spits and giggles. Right. Why not? Why not? Yep. Loving that. And here's 2 more I want to show you. So, because of all the hype going on with the Book of Boba Fett, I grabbed Star Wars Boba Fett Wizard half. Yeah. Yeah. Big fan of Boba. Leave a comment in the comment section. How do you guys feel about the fact that he's been taking his helmet off? Are you guys cool with that? Or would you rather have he had kept the helmet on and kept all the mystery surrounding it? It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. It's still a good series so far. But yep. And also, it has the certificate of authenticity in the back. Yes. So happy to add that to the collection. And then I grabbed one more Star Wars Agent of Rebellion, Book of Boba Fett. And as you see, I got that for $1.99. And I think this is just an awesome cover. Yep. Awesome. There it is. So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got for you today. Thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the channel. Thank you for inviting me into your homes. Thank you for just hanging out with me, talking comics. I got to get out of here. Tomorrow's a whole nother day. But you know what I always say, don't hate, congratulate. Show some love, because that don't cost you nothing. Appreciate. But no matter what you do, ladies and gentlemen, when you see me, always keep it comics. Peace. I'll see you guys next video.